In the last class, I have given you the detailed explanation about the apparatus and how the chemistry laboratory will be designed and what all the precautions to be taken while conducting experiments in the chemistry laboratory. Today's class is very exciting. Why? Because even though there is no reactions in your syllabus, I want to perform one acid-base reaction. Right? I am going to show you the change in color, and also it can be termed as acid-basic reaction, which I learned in +1, that is first year of science, first year PUC. But I want to make yourself very interesting in chemistry, and I am going to perform that reaction now. As I told you, there are some solutions very transparent. Almost all the solutions are colorless, and this is what it is called as hydrochloric acid. I will repeat, it is an acid and named as hydrochloric acid, and its formula is HCl, which is available in the market. Right? This is an acid. It's a dilute acid. What I am going to take is, let me explain first what are all the solutions I am using. Next I am going to use a base, which is known as sodium hydroxide. This is a base, and even this is transparent in color, it's colorless. Okay, this is sodium hydroxide. And also I am going to use phenolphthalein. This is an indicator. Phenolphthalein, and this is an indicator. So the work for indicator is just it promotes the reaction. It shows whether the reaction is complete or what. All these things you'll come to know in detail when you go for higher classes. Right? Now what am I going to do is, I am taking just a test tube and its volume is up to 13 ml. I am going to take hydrochloric acid, but you should be very careful while handling the apparatus. Okay? Just I am going to add 2 to 3 ml of hydrochloric acid. Immediately when you take any of the solution, it's an instruction to close and keep it aside. Now I am going to take approximately it is around 2 to 3 ml of hydrochloric acid. I am going to add to the conical flask, right? See that the last drop also it gets entered to the conical flask because these are all very costly. And also now I am going to add this is what I have told you earlier. This is an indicator and the name is phenolphthalein. I am going to add 2 to 3 drops of phenolphthalein indicator and just shake this reaction. And the method to hold the conical flask is to hold on the neck, not to hold like this and shake. Okay? The correct method is just to hold in the 3 fingers and keep on shaking thoroughly so that the indicator will get mixed up with the hydrochloric acid. Now let us keep for a minute here, and now let's take the other test tube. Okay, and just rinse it with water. Any of the apparatus before use you have to rinse. Rinse is just take normal water and just clean that, and later I am going to take sodium hydroxide, the same 3 ml of sodium hydroxide. I have taken 3 ml of sodium hydroxide, and here is the 2 liquids what we have taken, the indicator and dilute hydrochloric acid. Now let's see what is going to happen. It is completely transparent. Okay, even the solution which is in the test tube also is transparent, and even in conical flask also is transparent. Now I am going to add sodium hydroxide to the conical flask, which contains hydrochloric acid plus indicator. Now let's see the change. Drop by drop, shake. You can see the color change here. You are getting pink color and it is disappearing. Pink tinges appeared, and again it is more sodium hydroxide. So I think still more sodium hydroxide should be added. Again shake thoroughly. 1 or 2 drops. Now it's completely neutralized. All the sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid is completely neutralized, and this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. This reaction is known as neutralization reaction, but actually the sodium hydroxide molecules are more. If you take in the dropper, it is drop by drop and it should be very pale in color. So this type of reactions much more will conduct in the chemistry subject. It's really very interesting. I think today you have enjoyed the chemistry class, that is the practical class. Once you come to school, definitely students, I'm sure about that you will love this subject and you will enjoy this subject. It's very interesting to you. Don't you think from colorless to color something it's different? How come that it's a colorless solutions gives color? Just to know about things is what the interesting facts which science gives us. So I hope